See, journal, which is also called as a book of original entry or book of prime entry, describes the chronological listing of the transactions as they happen. But the journal will not answer such questions as, for example, what is the cash balance that I have in my company, in my business? Or what is the total buildings that I have in the business? Or what is the total purchases I have made in the business? These kind of questions cannot be answered because the cash would have actually come in and have gone out at different time points. So unless I take a calculator and see all the cash transactions in the journal, I'll not be able to give a ready-made answer as to what is the cash available in the company or in the business. So what ledger will do, ledger will kind of segregate the transactions in the journal into specific accounts. For example, in cash account, we pre-post. That means we copy the transactions from the journal and we group them here in the ledger. So if all cash transactions are grouped in one place, then I would be knowing what will be the cash inflow, what will be the cash outflow, and hence what is the basic cash that I have in the company. But we don't look for all cash transactions once and post it at one place. We go actually by the journal recordings. We'll take one by one entry, then we go on creating those accounts, and simultaneously we post this transaction into the ledger. Let us start with cash account. So here I have just made some arrangement whereby putting the entry number, you would get the journal entry here. What you see here is the journal entry that is reproduced from this box, right? So now the first journal entry is the cash account debtor to equity account 7 lakhs, 7 lakhs. Now the first thing that we should note is this journal entry has to be posted both in cash account as well as equity account. That is the first thing that we have to do. Then what do you mean by posting? If a particular account is debited, cash account is debited, so you simply write it on the debit side of the cash account, that amount, 7 lakhs. Okay, but what we'll do, we'll write the date, of course, the date is 1. And in particulars, we write, this is because of equity. Why you have an entry in cash account 7 lakhs on first of the month? It is because of equity account. The counterpart will be written here. So similarly, we'll also go and create an equity account. And see, in the transaction, equity is credited. So you write it on the credit side now of the equity account. What is the amount? Amount is 7 lakhs. And here I'll write cash account. This entry is because of cash account. So with this, I have completed posting of the first journal entry. Please tell me if you have any doubts, please. I have taken the first journal entry and I have identified the two accounts. One is cash account, other is the equity account. Then I realize it has to be posted on into both the accounts. And in cash account, it is posted on debit side because cash account is debited in this journal entry. And in equity account, it is posted on credit side because equity is credited in this journal entry. And while writing it on the debit side and cash account, I'll write the counterpart equity account. While posting it on the credit side of the equity account, I will write the counterpart cash account. Any questions here? Guys, you are there in the meeting?
No, sir.
No, I mean, you are not there in the meeting or you have no questions?
I have no questions, sir.
Anybody ledger posting, any questions? I'll do one more. Now, the only additional thing I want you to do is, for time being, when you are writing on the debit side, you write to equity account. And when you're writing on the credit side, you write by cash account. This to and by, you just remember as a matter of convention. Don't worry much about it. Don't get into the legal, literal meaning of it. Right. This is the only thing that we have to do. Rest of the things are clear. Now let us take the second transaction. Actually, these transactions I am taking from where? I'm taking from the journal. I'm taking from the journal. We have the cash account. Yeah. Is it clear now, please, to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now let me do one more transaction. So in the second transaction, what has happened? The building account has been debited and the cash account has been credited. So the building account is debited and cash account is credited. So first, I should always finish the debit entry first. Then I should go to the credit entry so that I don't miss things in the order. So now we have a building account. So let me go and create another account called building account. In which side of the building account I should post?
Debit side.
Debit side. And write this as 2. Then write 2 cash. When I'm writing on the debit, I will always start with 2. 2 cash account. How much? 1,25,000. Now I'll have to go to cash account. Remember, cash account has already been created. So you need not create another cash account here. So you go back to the cash account. So in cash account, which side I should write? I should write it on the credit side. I should write it on the credit side. So put the date as 2 and say by building account. How much? 1,25,000. Is it clear? Any questions, please?
No, sir.
And it's also getting displayed here in your this thing as we do this. So if you want to practice on your own, probably you can download this file. This display file will come with whatever I am doing equipped, and this file is empty. This file you can download and you can see if you want to practice it. Right now, let me go to one more transaction, and after that I'll leave it to you for doing it. Then that transaction is purchases account debtor to cash account. So I should go and first create purchase account, which I don't have. So here, this is my fourth account that I'm creating. Purchases account. There's some problem with this. The Google Sheet sometimes pull me. Not getting displayed, so I'm writing it here. Purchases. The purchases account. So on which side of the purchase account I should write?
Debit.
Debit.
Debit side. So write 3 to cash account. Amount is 75,000. Then go back to cash account, and in cash account I should write it on the credit side. This is third date by purchases. How much? 75,000.